Welcome to a day in the life of a low-cost airline pilot. My day started off really early with a 2:30 a.m. wake up for a really early check-in. Started off by heading downstairs, having a quick porridge pot for breakfast with a cup of coffee. Number one of the day, and there will be many more, I can promise you that. Then it was time for some flight preparation, going through all the flight plans. I've covered this in detail in another video, which I will link in the description if you want to check out. A bit more of a longer week in the life of an airline pilot, as well as a bit more detail about how I prepare for all my flights. Once I'd finished all my flight preparation, packed my bag and nearly ready to go, it was time to get changed, chucked on my epaulets and put on my Garmin Mach 1 pilot watch. And something else I've started doing recently as I've been flying is put on this SPF moisturiser, as I found out that pilots are actually more susceptible to UV rays when flying, so don't want to get any problems when I'm older. So yeah, little tip for any pilots out there, chuck on some SPF moisturiser. Not sponsored, by the way. Then I put coffee number 2 for the day in a flask to have later, packed my bag, chuck on the coat, as this was recorded very early in the year, a little bit wet and cold in England. Then it was time to head to Stansted, a short drive for me, about 30 minutes, and once I arrived at the airport, it's about another 10-minute walk actually to security. Passing the tower really early in the morning, had pretty much the first flight departing out of Stansted this morning. So actually when we got on frequency, super quiet, but even going through security and stuff, pretty much the first ones there. Once we passed through security, it was time to head towards the aircraft to meet the crew, get set up and prepared for the day at work. Up the stairs we go, flying the Airbus A320, of course, for people who are new to the channel. Really early here out of Stansted, and I was pilot monitoring on the first flight, so finished the walk around, and flight number 1 we're heading to Shannon in Ireland, a really short first sector. Once we did that short flight, arrived so short it was actually still dark that early in the year, as you can tell. In the turnaround, had a quick snack, a protein bar, a banana, before it was time to head back into Stansted, where actually surprisingly on my return the weather was gorgeous, blue skies all around, which was really nice. And then it was my turn to be pilot flying. On the way to Porto, I flew us back. I did the middle 2 sectors, so just doing the flight preparation, setting up the box, getting all the route plugged in and checking that with my plates as well. But a short while later, it was time to depart, head towards Porto. Had a quick lunch in the cruise as well, which one of the cabin crew said my sandwich looked very upset and boring, which I took a little bit of offence to, and I can confirm I have spiced up my lunches since. On to coffee number 3 of the day as well. Just enjoying the view here in the cruise. Something that will never get old. As much as I fly, I really enjoy the view you get, especially in these clearer days. And then it was a lovely arrival into Porto, nice and easy, a really gorgeous airport, and of course nice and sunny there. A few clouds here and there, but overall really gorgeous weather. A little bit windy as well, but nothing too serious. Then it was time to fly back home from Porto to Stansted, a really fun day out. Parked exactly on the same stand, however unfortunately the weather was not as nice as it was the other time. Time to leave the aircraft then, head home, a short walk back to the car park, but a really enjoyable day out. 4 sectors, started off with a short 2 sectors and then a longer 2 sectors to finish off the day. A really nice day out, really enjoyable day, and thanks guys for coming with me. So guys, got home a few hours ago. Started off just watching some YouTube and relaxing after a long day. That ended up me falling asleep for 2 hours, which probably wasn't the wisest move, but after my day 1 of being on earlies, it really does take it out of you, and I was shattered after the early start, so took a 2-hour nap, and that's pretty much what I've been doing up to now. Just taking it easy, relaxing at home. I just wanted to say, if you did enjoy the video, thank you so much for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure you check out this video here. It's my first ever video on the channel, and it's a day in the life of a student pilot. It's how my whole YouTube journey kicked off, and probably still one of my favourite videos to date. So make sure you go give it a watch. But guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.